music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Claw Season 2, Episode 8. Okay, I know y'all like, I'm so tired of seeing her in that same damn shirt. She been in this shirt all weekend. Well, guess what? It's my favorite weekend shirt, okay? Anyway, I hope you all guys, Lord Jesus, I hope you all had a good weekend. Because it's basically Monday because it's 1:30 in the morning. And yeah, so what's I about to say? Oh, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. You just have to hit the little subscribe button. If you have not done so already and you've already subscribed, do not forget to hit the notification bell because that lets you know when I have new videos up. I like Claws. I think every week when I review this show, I say to myself, they have so much going on. Like, each person literally has a storyline. I know they've already been approved for season 3. I'm gonna need season 3 to just not have so much going on at the same time. I mean, it was a lot of this. Just like jump. And I'm like, just give me a moment, please, Jesus. So we see the episode starts off with Dean has called the ladies, let them know Desna's ass got arrested. And he kind of freaking out, like, where's my sister? And they're like, it's okay, Dean. It's going to be okay. Like, you don't know that. So he's having a whole full out fit. Now we have Ann trying to call what's her girlfriend name, Arlene ass ain't answering, and then Ann came back like, so well, I'm back because something happened. I don't know, until we figure out what's going on, I'm here. So they're all at least working together. So we do see Desna getting booked, she getting booked and fingerprinted or whatever, and she's arrested, all up in these streets. And you have Arlene and her partner, like, we know that you were, money laundering and all these things or whatever, and you gonna go away for all these years because we heard your name on this recording. And now they've been like, lawyer, I ain't saying shit to my lawyer here, leave me be, don't ask me no questions. And she's like, what, that's them. She said, no, she did say, I ain't do shit, so I ain't saying shit, so I ain't going down for nothing. And I mean, you did do some shit, but you didn't, it ain't just you. So they say, wait, no, she's like, you've been lying to Ann this whole time, because Arlene says, like, she's like, didn't you get fired? Like, what are you doing here? Because you remember, Arlene had Ann thinking she was like a little security guard or something. No, she isn't. She's like, no, I'm a federal agent with the FBI on a task force. You've been lying to Ann this whole damn time. Did she know about you? Ann don't know shit. She gonna be real pissed off. So it is what it is. So, but she still don't talk. She does call Polly. So Polly like, oh my God, we're so worried. We have Dean with us. Like, what's going on? She's like, look, don't talk. Just listen, okay? Somebody's wearing a wire. They're saying we're doing some things that we ain't doing. I need you to get me your lawyer. You know what I'm saying? And Polly is going down. She's like, oh, okay. So clearly it's going down. Means something to all of them. So we see they all go outside. They're like, we can't talk in the shop. She said that someone's wearing a wire, so that means the salon could be bugs. We can't talk on the inside, like somebody wearing a wire. And they like, hey, go Virginia. Well, you know what I mean, because you would see it, because she's always naked. They said, well, Ann, you have been real mad at Desmond. She's like, I wouldn't do that. It isn't me. You right. Polly is your goddamn boyfriend, but whatever. And Ann is your goddamn girlfriend. Both of y'all peoples, if you ask me. So she's like, but no. Destin said it's go time. Oh, we gotta shred this, shred that, go get some cash. Like, so it's a plan they have. Like, it's go time means shred what needs to be shredded because we might finna be about to be getting raided. So, and make sure the books look legit. Dean like, what? No, that's tampering with evidence. It's against the law. You should not be doing that. They're like, Dean, it's okay, Dean, we're gonna handle it. No, No. Y'all have been making bad decisions this whole time, and I ain't for it. I'm gonna go fix it myself because y'all is just not doing it. Dean leaves. I'm like, y'all gonna let Dean leave? And no one gonna follow Dean? Like, Virginia, go get your man, girl. But Dean went off on his own little way. I'm like, okay, he's gone. Anyway, we do see Slots who finds the cousin Boris dead, honey, dead in the kitchen with the macaroni and cheese pot all over his face. And she's like, I can't believe him. You know what I'm saying? I treated him like whatever. I gave him what he wanted, and he's stealing money like a common criminal. She shoots him again, even though he's already dead. She's like, damn it, now I have to go apologize to Raw and, you know what I'm saying, make good on it because he was actually right. It was an inside job. Now she don't have any idea he didn't do it in the first goddamn place. So she really thinks that he stole something and now she got to fix it. I said, well, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's what happens. So Arlene then goes back in trying to talk to Desna. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, you know what? I don't want to talk to you. I'm not talking to my lawyer gets here. And, you know what I'm saying? I can't believe you, girl. You ain't shit. You think you know us, but you don't. You're not no friend of us. We don't like you. Fuck you mean is what she was saying to the lady. Desna, what's going to happen to Dean? Who will take care of Dean? And she's like, that's all I've been thinking about. So Desna freaking out because, like, that's the real ass thought. If I go to prison for all these years, who was going to take care of Dean? Hell, Virginia. Okay, he love that girl. And Dean ain't as, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't depend on Desna as much now as he used to. But again, she's still thinking about that anyway. So they process her and they put her in the cell. Now she's like, oh my gosh, I'm in the cell with these other people or whatever. I'm cold. What's going on? So she was in the cell for a little bit of a minute. Some lady came in. I don't remember who the lady is. She has to be someone from season 1 who I do not remember. But she is not like a crackhead. Because she said her husband, you know, her husband did whatever. And she kind of had to do what she had to do. And once he's like stopped making money, she just started doing whatever for money. And then she ended up smoking crack and she ended up being a crackhead. But, I mean, she act like she happy as a crackhead. But, I mean, that's the most crackheads act. But that's like, girl, if you get out of here, go get you some help. Like, she's like, your issue ain't even it's not even you being arrested. It's the drugs. Like, you got to go get yourself some help. So, I mean, I don't get the point of that whole scene. But I do believe whenever someone's in prison or in jail, they put them in there with someone who can kind of have them talking. So, that's, of course, the thing. Like, I can't worry about your shit because I got my own shit to be worried about. Cool. So Bryce is in the hospital, honey, having hallucinations. So at first, Jen was there talking to him like, you know, Destin got arrested. We got to get some things figured out. But he still is high on the medication because he had that surgery. So when he kind of came to, he's talking to her, but he ain't making all the sense. He's, you know, in and out because he's on morphine. So she left. Now while he's dreaming that he's like doing a speaking engagement or whatever about how to, you know, reclaim your life and, you know, come back after doing all these things and having to come back after suffering, you know, hardships. Okay, out the blue, here come Rabbi Hank. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And he like, yeah, how you come back? I'm like, I boned your wife. I'm like, what is going on here? But we realized he's just hallucinating. But he wakes up, and as he's waking up, he see Hank in his hospital room, and he like, the fuck? Now Hank crazy ass like, yeah, he's sticking a needle in the IV, giving him some kind of medication, saying, I'm gonna be a better husband to Jen than you are. I'm gonna learn how to braid your daughter's hair, the black daughter. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So for a second, you don't think, is he hallucinating or is he really seeing this? But we realize he's really seeing Hank in his room basically try to kill him with some damn extra drugs or whatever. But, you know, he used to be a crackhead. So, you know, Bryce used to smoke crack. So his tolerance level is a little bit different. And I don't know if Hank knew that. But again, when he kind of comes to, he calls Jen like, Jen, Hank was here. He was trying to kill me. He said he's going to braid our daughter's hair. She's like, what? I'm going to talk to the doctors because, you know, your medication must be messing with you. You know, he's fine. He ain't here. He's not around. He's like, no. He was here. He dangerous. Listen to me. And she's like, just get some rest. I'll be down in a minute. Don't worry about it. And then she hangs up. So when she hang up, she packing to look back or whatever. She look around. She like, she noticed all of Bryce's pictures in their family photos. Hank has put he's taped his face to all the pictures. I said, you know what? First of all, when she saw that, I would have ran. Okay, this is what it is. Because she then hear something downstairs. And not to be racist. Not to be racist. But most white women who hear noise downstairs follows the noise. Most black women be like, fuck that. Let me call someone first and say, I hear a noise. What's going on down there? What was goddamn picnic park? Anybody who called police on anybody, call them on this, okay? She following the noise after she sees all these pictures with his face on. I'm looking like, girl, you know it's him. Who else would it be? She get downstairs, Hank crazy ass is in the kitchen cooking food. Like, hey babe, goes up and give her a kiss. Yeah, I've been waiting forever for us to be able to be in the house together and be together as a family. She like, this food is nuts. I'm like, bruh, what's going on? Anyway, so we had that whole thing. So we do. Uncle Daddy finds out from Roller that Destin got arrested. And basically, but he in the warehouse with all the cocaine, and he's snorting some of it. Look, you can't get high on your own supply, even if the supply came from someone else. He is literally, I mean, he has like a whole, like there's a whole kilo of cocaine, and he just like his face is full of it's like a coke buffet. I'm like, bruh, Uncle Daddy should be dead by now. Uncle Daddy should not be able to do this much drugs the way he is. Okay, with his age, he just don't look like he should be able to do that much cocaine, and he just snorting it off. Rolling like, you know, we have to get her out. You know what I'm saying? She's been loyal to us, and we also have to sell these drugs real fast. And like, all right, call so and so from wherever, from Pensacola, and have him come down here. He can buy from us. Cool. So we then see from there, Polly goes to Dr. Ken to get some cash. They need cash to be able to get Destin out of jail. And it's like, yeah, you know, Destin got arrested. Something happened. Someone's wearing a wire. I can't. Who would do that? He's like, you know, someone probably up under a whole bunch of stress and who was probably forced to do it or whatever. She not hearing what he's saying because he's basically telling her it's him. And not so many words. And then she's like, I just can't believe if I find out who did it, I'm gonna, you know, skin them alive and hang them by their toes. I'm like, by their toes? I'm like, what kind of back alley hillbilly shit is that? But you know, whatever. He's like, really? Isn't that a bit harsh? She's like, no. Snitches, they deserve to die. I'm like, you know, that's your man. So she leaves. We do see Slaughter call Revolve, and Revolve at his house with his mama. I'm like, okay, come on, see Shelly, Ralph, be laid up, looking all fabulous, girl, get it done. Anyway, Slaughter call, like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you're right. You know what I'm saying? It was one of my men. I did have a mole. I had nothing to do with it. I'm happy you killed him. He dead. We should still be good, because again, my bad. I didn't know someone in my camp did something. He's like, all right, we good, we cool, we fine, it's good. They hang up. She's like, liar. So she figures his ass is lying. Mama Revolve, like, you know what I'm saying? She's bad news. She wants to run the organization all by herself. She wants to get the organization and then kill you. You know what I'm saying? You have been blinded by her for too long. I don't like her ass. I ain't never liked her. I'm like, well, damn, they really been kicking it for a long time. He then said she would never betray me. She would not stab me back. She was like, yes, she would, and I don't trust her. You need to handle that. Okay, handle that before she handles you. You're like, don't worry about it. I'll handle it. But he looked worried, like, damn, am I going to have to handle her? Like, what's going to really happen? I'm like, oh, what the stuff? Back at the salon, they shred paperwork. Shred. You know, and still like, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I'm never going to be able to move away with Arlene. Bitch, Arlene playing you and the whole crew, okay? Arlene ain't going to work with nobody at all. Arlene don't want you, okay? Arlene only cares about the law, okay? The law. But whatever. And not only that, fuck Arlene, okay? We ain't never liked Arlene, honestly. At this point in time, Virginia called Dean because he's still gone and she don't know where he at. He answered the phone. He walking down the street. He got like a bag in his hand. He's like, Dean, where are you? What's going on? He's like, I had to get away. You guys be messing stuff up. Y'all don't do things the right way. So I'm going to fix it. I'm going to handle it. He then hangs up. Dean is on his way to the police station. I'm like, Dean, where you going? Like, what you gonna do, boo-boo? He get there like, my sister's Destin so-and-so. I'm her brother. I demand to see her. They're like, look in the system. She's been transferred. No, that's not true. I'm her next of kin. I'm something. I have the right to be updated on her status or whatever. Clearly, Dean ain't all there. You can tell that just by looking at him. The cop is like, get out of here before we arrest you, or, go on somewhere. And I'm like, please don't let them arrest Dean, or please don't let them, like, I just didn't want something bad to happen to Dean, because it was getting really, really bad. And then the cop came from around the thing, was like, man, get out of here. So he's pushing Dean. He's like, this is the money for bail. I want to bail her out. They're like, man, go home before we arrest you. And he pushing on Dean. They're like, don't touch me. You're not supposed to touch me. So I'm happy he did not have a whole fit. I'm happy that he did not get shot or tased or arrested or whatever. Because, it's just bad. But I'm like, the cop pissed me off, because clearly you can see Dean, again, isn't all the way there. You might not know that he has autism, but clearly he's mentally not all the way there. So that kind of pissed me off, but whatever. A lot of cops are assholes. We then see Ken again trying to tell Polly that he was the one wearing a wire, but he's like, I need to talk, I need to tell you something, I need to fix. And she like, what? We got too much stuff going on. She's not listening to him, and he's trying to tell her something. She's not listening. At the same time, freeze, everyone, hands up. This is the raid. The FBI then raided the nail salon. I'm like, Lord Jesus. Luckily, it seems as if they had already shredded everything, because when the police came in, they was regularly working. So, of course, they showing them search through the salon. At the same time, Des is at her arraignment. Now, Polly's lawyer ain't there. Okay, so Des is looking like, well, damn it, I gotta just defend myself. She's like, Your Honor, I'm innocent. I didn't do this. I'm a good person. I take care of my mentally ill brother. I own the nail salon. I don't know none of this stuff that they talking about. Like, you need to let me out. And I'm like, girl, that's not how this works. It's not how any of this works. Luckily, the lawyer walks in, spot on time. Well, 5 minutes late. And says, she is in a flight risk. She should be let out. We request that her bond not be more than $5,000. Just say, no, because the prosecutor then say she is with the Russian mafia people. And I'm like, put all of this off of a wire, and someone just mentioned her name. Like, it was, but you didn't say, well, who was being tortured? Y'all didn't get Uncle Daddy nothing? Y'all got Desna? So that part kind of pissed me off. But whatever. The judge then says, no, her bail will be, $500,000. I don't have $50,000. What am I going to do? It's like, don't worry about it. It's already set. I'm like, damn, they put up $50,000. Where'd that come from? Okay. Anyway. So she getting out. Cool. So, back at the house, Hank is telling Jen, again, I've been waiting to be along with you, for us to be together, and when the girls get here, we're going to leave and move away. We're going to move to Israel, and we're going to get over Dean. We're going to get over Bryce. I'm like, he is really nuts. So, you need to leave. He's like, no, I know you're scared, but it's okay. She's like, you need to get out right now. But she's slowly backing into the knife that's on the kitchen cupboard. Lord, just the kitchen counter. So she does grab the knife, but he grabbed it out her hand, knocked it out. So, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be afraid of me. Okay, we're going to be together. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. So she's like, well, shit. Okay, I'm getting kidnapped. He want to take us to this fucking Israel, and he want to break my kid's hair. It's a whole bunch of crazy shit. So she's like, you know what? If it's going to be a long flight to Israel, so we need to order some pizza, because the girls get really cranky when they haven't ate. Can we order some pizza? He's like, sure, the girls have to eat. So she tries to call 911 and order a pizza. Because when you call 911 and order a pizza, they send the police to your house. So if you didn't know that, that's what you're supposed to do. If you're ever at home being kidnapped, order some pizza, okay? Order some pizza at 911, okay? And do also what she did, because when she got the phone and dialed 911, he hung it up, and he then Kleenex. He then hung it up and said, you know what? I like this pizza place, and he dialed a pizza place number. She clicked over, okay, 3-way calling, okay, and she called Bryce. I would still click over and call 911. Okay, so if the person calls someone for you and gives you the phone, click over 911. Hi, want to order pizza? Yeah, 2-1-2-3-4-5 bullshit lane. Do that, okay? Because she was really smart. But she called Bryce and said, I want to order pizza. Like, what? Yeah, pizza to this address. Yeah, and make sure that the pizza is kosher, because the person here is, they don't eat whatever, they're kosher, which meant is Hank. Is Hank there? Yeah. Are you in trouble? Absolutely. I was like, come on, Jen, act that role. I'm on my way. Okay, hurry up because we have to play in the cat. So then she knows Hank is here. He trying to kill me basically, and he trying to have us leave on the plane. So get here immediately. Again, Bryce just had surgery. He trying to get up. I'm looking like you called the slow one, girl. Bye. I would have called 911 and V1. Hopefully Bryce calls 911 too. But Bryce is getting up out the bed to come save her. However, the funny part was when Jen was on the phone calling him. Hank in the background line dancing. I'm like, what? Ain't no music, bruh. He crazy. He is. She must have been the hell of an ass looker because I mean, he lost his complete whole mind, and this is kind of crazy. So this is what I mean about them adding all kind of extra shit that I'm like, it's just too much. Uncle Daddy and them had the people come down to buy the stuff. Now, see, they connected it to something that happened last season. I can't remember the guy's name. It was someone else who they dealt with who was also dealing drugs or whatever. And when he came to the club last season, they got into like an argument or whatever. And they was about to fight. And the guy turned around, slipped and fell, and hit his head on the stairs and ended up dying. So they buried him and left it at that. So these buyers are like his people, whatever. So they get there and they like, oh yeah, we're gonna buy the cocaine. It's so great. Tricks on you. We're gonna rob you for it. Okay? Why you gonna rob us? Because you work with them damn Russians and they killed my daddy. I'm like, Uncle Daddy killed your daddy. Uncle Daddy and Rolla killed your daddy. But they don't know that. They're like, yeah, no, Slaughter has had us under her control. It was her who did it. She's like basically been holding us hostage all this time. We should team up. Okay? We on the same side. And so he now got the boy thinking that Slaughter and the Russians killed his daddy. And it was him. It was Uncle Daddy. But whatever. So then they take the dude to like where they bury his daddy and say this is where Slaughter told us she buried him. And they dig up some stuff and his daddy walking stick was there. Like, that's my daddy walking stick. And while they digging up this stuff, Uncle Daddy little boy toy in the back dancing, and they playing Bone Thugs and Harmony. Meet me at the crossroads. I'm looking like, is you gonna miss everybody? I'm like, look, it was funny because I'm like, why is Uncle Daddy boy toy twerking to Busy Bone, Wishbone, Lazy Bone, Crazy Bone? Why? I mean, Wish, Lazy, Crazy. I hope I saw all of them. I think I did. Anyway, that to me was funny. And now they a whole little team. I'm like, you know what? It's just too much shit happening. At this point in time, we see who bailed Destin out. It was Slaughter. Slaughter caught Polly's lawyer, put him in her goddamn trunk, and sent her own lawyer to get Destin out and pay the whole whatever the bill was. She then has Destin get in the car with her. Why did you tell me? I didn't want to let you know. I didn't want to worry you. I was going to get it fixed myself and then talk to you later. She's like, you know what? I'm glad that you kept your mouth shut. This is it. I would never betray you. Funny you say the word betray. Your fiance isn't who you think he is. She's like, my fiance is a doctor. What are you talking about? Desna played so stupid, baby. I said, come on now, Desna. So, you know, my fiance is a doctor. She's like, no. We're working together. He is basically a drug dealer. She's like, what are you talking about? She was like, you know, I turn his properties into clinics and then I distribute his cocaine and he gives me a cut and we work together. She said, y'all been playing me this whole time, the both of you. I cannot believe this. And she would turn, look at the window and be smirking because she already knew. So now it's like, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some things happen. He thinks I'm behind it. Now he wants to kill me. So me and you should take him out. Why should I trust you? Y'all both been lying. How do I know that you're not going to turn on me and then my body going to be in the damn trunk like the lawyer do? No. I'm sorry for that. I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying? My apologies or whatever. But we need to team up to get him because if we don't do it together, you won't be able to get him back. There's like, I cannot believe y'all. But she's still smiling to the side. I'm like, okay, girl, play it off. So I mean, she did what what she wanted to do happen. She wanted a war between Slaughter and Gregory, and she did it without either one of them knowing that she knows the real. I'm like, okay. So Destin does go to the shop, and of course they're happy that she's out. But honey, when she said, you know, it worked, now they're at war. You know what I'm saying? He wants to kill Slotta. Slotta wants to kill him, and she wants me to help her kill him. So for the time being, I'm gonna work with Slotta against Gregory, and then when that's over, I'm gonna turn on her. And Polly and Vin like, what? I don't know if that's smart or whatever. And Anne like, I cannot believe you. You know, you're just out of jail and you're still doing this bullshit. I'm out. She's like, where you going? I'm going home to Arlene. She's like, Arlene, that's who arrested me. You're fucking lying. She didn't do that. She's a security guard. She's like, no, she's not. She's a federal agent with the FBI, and she had all of us on all these things. Like, she has all this evidence. She knows a lot of shit. It was her who arrested me. It's her. I'm so sorry, but you know what I'm saying? She's a fed. I know my woman. You're a liar. She wouldn't do that to me. Why would she do this? So she's starting to realize Desna ain't lying. Because there's like, I'm sorry to tell you this, but it's the truth. Like, this is what it is. She used you. She used you to get to all of us. I'm sorry. And now they're hugging because she's sad. And she's like, okay, it must be true. And it was. So, we do see Marnie mama came back, who tried to sell her for like 4 purses of that pervert. And she's clean now, supposedly. But again, you know, Polly is completely against that girl Marnie going away from her. She's Polly a little bit, you know what I'm saying, obsessed, if you ask me. So she get home and the mama is at the house, even though she told Marnie you shouldn't talk to her. And then Marnie like, she popped up, she just showed up. And so she's like, you know what? I'm better now. I'm clean and sober. You know what I'm saying? I've never stopped loving you. She's like, oh, you've been sober a couple of months, and that makes your mom. I've been the one that's been here with her, dealing with her attitude, her mood swings, her heartache from what you did or whatever. That's what makes someone a mom. I'm like, Polly, calm down now. So, she's like, you know what? I get what you're saying. You know, I have realized in this time that you have to allow people to tell you the truth. And I used to not, I wouldn't listen to people tell me stuff. And when she said that, Polly's like, in her head it clicked. And when that happened, Hank walked, not Hank, Dr. Ken walked in. She's like, oh, am I interrupting something? She's like, no, stay right there. She's leaving. So the mama left or whatever. And Marnie looks sad, like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do? Because she love her mom. Her mom sold her for like purses, but it's what it is. So Polly says to Ken, we need to talk. Marnie, honey, go to your room, you know, kind of calm down or whatever, and let me and him talk. So at this point in time, she know he was wearing a wire, and that's what he was trying to tell her the whole day. Because when ladies said, like, sometimes you have to allow people to tell you their truth, but you don't be listening, you don't hear what they're saying. She realized he had been trying to tell me that all day, and I wasn't listening. And so now she's like, I can't believe you. He's like, you don't get it. I had no choice. They forced me to do it. She's like, you could have told me, you could have done anything to let me know that you were wearing one while I was talking. You did nothing. And he did. I mean, she was talking and he didn't like cover, he didn't do anything. He let her keep talking. So she was more pissed off that even though once she was talking, he never stopped her and never told her even later on, I was wearing one. And I mean, he tried to tell her, but it was too late by the time it happened. He didn't try to tell her until Desna was arrested. So it's like, I was in prison, and in prison, the worst thing that you can be is a snitch. You know what? We're done. Get your shit and get out. Polly pissed. Okay? Pissed the fuck off. We then see Desna and Anne pulling up somewhere, and there she's like, Desna? No, Desna says to Anne, you were right about everything. Meaning, even though, Arlene ain't shit, it doesn't mean that you weren't right, that we need to stop doing what we're doing or whatever. That part was true, but still Arlene played you like a fiddle. And says, That's not love you. I wish I could just go in there and kill her. She's like, no, let's go in there and talk to her, see what's gonna happen. So she goes in and talks to Arlene, like, you know what? You know, you're full of shit. You used me. I can't believe this. Was any of it really real? Like, I can't believe you, whatever. I had to do it for my job. You know what I'm saying? I just had to, because I lost my job because of you and your friends. Like, y'all don't think the law means anything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just have no regard for the law. She's like, but was any of it real? She was like, at this point, it doesn't matter. She's like, you know what? I can't be with someone who lied to me. Arlene said, okay. That's goodbye. And I'm like, and left. Oh, sad face and stuff. I'm like, girl. Now, Ann can't be pissed, but she can be pissed. And because at the end of the day, they both played each other. They both played each other. And she's like, you did all that for your job? Meaning you lost your job the first time and you went ahead and did all this for your job and basically said, fuck love. I mean, well, some people do say fuck love all the time. It is what it is. But again, the way she kind of said, well, that's goodbye. I said, well, damn. You could have at least said, I wish it was under different circumstances where we can be together, but we can't. But I mean, just kind of wave your hand and say, what I'm saying, goodbye, there's the door. I was like, bitch. And you know what I'm saying? And Lee's looking all sad. So at this point in time, we see Hank trying to get some coochie from Jen. He trying to do it, okay? And she's like, no, we can't do that. Like, we can't because the girls are here. Well, the girls are on their way. They've already had enough trauma. They don't need to see mama having sex with somebody else. So no. But she's trying to stall until Bryce can like sneak in the house because she see Bryce is like at the back door. And Bryce is trying to kind of sneeze. Bryce is trying to come in the house, but he hurt because he's had surgery and he can barely walk. So he has a cane too, and he at the back door, and he fall and make all this noise so Hank see he's there, and so now they tussling. But I'm like, I mean, he just had surgery, man. So Jen jump on his back. It's a whole tough situation. We do see Bryce hit him in the face with his walker, but you know what I'm saying, it did not knock him out. So now they're about to tussle some more, but the police bust in. Freeze, police, da-da-da-da. So we see Hank running away, but they catch him, and you know what I'm saying, they have saved the day. So Hank is gonna be caught. Bryce is okay, and so is Jen. Cool. We see Dean. Dean has made a decision, okay? Dean was talking to Virginia. I'm like, what? I happen to look at my TV. It's like a little error message. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I hope it's a little mute. It is. It's probably error. Anyway, Dean was talking to Virginia earlier, and he was upset at what was going on. And, he's like, I'm sorry I didn't call you back or whatever. I didn't answer your phone. I was just upset. And then she's like, I know. He's like, I'm just talking about with Desna. Things keep happening. It's kind of crazy. And I don't know what to do, whatever. And she's like, it's okay. It's okay, Dean. Don't worry about Desna. It's just me and you. You work. You're a grown-ass man. You're not a child. He's like, yeah, I'm a grown-ass man. Because he felt like Desna treated him like a child. And, she kept fucking up and doing things that kind of affected him. And he didn't like it. She's like, you're a grown-ass man. You work, you make money, you take care of the house, you take care of me. Like, it's about me and you. You know what? You're right. So, he at the house, he packed his bags. She like, where you going, Dean? He's like, I made some decisions or whatever, and me and Virginia are moving out. The illegal things you've been doing, you've been getting arrested. I just can't deal with it. I can't be around it or whatever. It's not good for me. You said you're going to change, but you never do. And, you know what I'm saying, I just have to leave. And she said, are you sure if that's what you want to do? He's like, yeah, I can't take it anymore. And Dean leaves. And Desna is so sad. So she sit on the ground and she's crying. So Desna crying because Dean left. We see Polly crying because of the Hank situation. I'm pretty sure Ann's somewhere crying over Arlene. And I'm like, it's just a whole sad thing. So she's like, you know what? I got to get back on the ball. So she goes to Slaughter. All dressed, all Desna like or whatever. Like, okay. So y'all plan before it was to have him marry me. Y'all kill me and take over my stuff. New plan. I will marry him. You kill him, and then I'll hand over his properties to you. But I'm out at that point. And she said, well, I want you to, she's like, we'll keep you out of jail, and I want you to open up 5 more clinics. She's like, I'll open up 3. She's like, you know what? That's a good thing. I knew it was a reason I loved you. And so that's the new deal. So, I mean, I think next week is the finale. And maybe, I think 2 episodes left. So, I'm interested to see how it ends. I just don't want it to be, I really hope next season it's just not so many, stories within one. It's just so much to do. And it kind of irks my damn nerves. But it was a good episode nonetheless. So, thank you for watching. I am Jay Lee. If you've been watching for this long, what did I just say happened that I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at something, like what was going on that I was trying to figure out, because I just said it. So put that in the comment section. Put it in the comment section in a way that no one else who maybe did not see it will know what it is. Okay, that's the trick. How can you say it without someone who did not see it knowing what it is? Anyway, peace.